Here are 3 reasons your sales team will actually want to use Monday Sales CRM. First,
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
So look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
There's nothing more dangerous that's kept him away from being. Think about it like recording a cast episode from prison. Anything is possible.
Adam and Whack, and we back smoking in the back of
Damn, bro. I randomly just hit this face and I hear you going in on me.
No.
Yo, I want no beef with you, Flacco.
There's no beef.
Yo, that
right?
2 years in Philly is crazy. He's a killer.
I gave my opinion that I felt like you was a stupid nigga for throwing everything away. You feel me?
Now,
Come on, Flacco. You don't have to say that. Come on, let's have a civil conversation. All right, go ahead, Flacco.
Is he not? Wait.
no,
Is he not a stupid nigga for like throwing
no.
away?
The
I don't
answer is
like
no.
that. I just don't like that, Lang. I feel like Tax didn't come in here like that. So just let's be nice. You know, come on.
Try to use better words.
Yeah.
The man just said
He
he don't
doesn't
know
know
anything.
better words.
Stop
It's
Sure.
a very limited vocabulary.
Sure.
Let's be productive.
I think that Tax is dumb.
Oh my
For
God.
throwing away his life and making those decisions to go to jail. That's
Who made the decision to go to jail? Like, I didn't tell the cops to put me in jail. How did I make that decision?
And shot somebody and then got beat up and got your gun. Gun taken away from you.
Word? Who told you that?
Okay.
Who did you hear that from? Who did you hear this from? This is what I'm trying to say. When you talk from such a factual standpoint, right? I had a gun, right? I got beat up and then somebody took my gun, right? Let me ask you a question. If you take a gun out of someone's hand, right? What's stopping you from shooting them? How fast does it take someone somebody to shoot somebody if they take a gun out of somebody's hand who was just shooting them? Think about it. It would only take about 2 seconds to shoot them, right? How could somebody actually get out of a room, run out of a room, go watch a TMZ video? How long did it take for me to get out the room before he came out and he was putting a clip in the gun and cocking it back and shooting it? So who did he take a gun from? Think about it. Go look back at the video. Go look back at the video, right? And ask yourself, why is he cocking a gun back? Why is he putting the clip in a gun? Think about it.
You are trying to try it here when you already got found guilty of that, right?
Bro, shut the bro. This is what's wrong with these. Like,
you thought you was tough, brought a gun to a building, killed a nigga, got beat up, got your gun taken away from you, Tax.
All right,
you're not a tough guy. You
yo, think about it. All right, cool. I'm not. Not a tough guy.
Wait, my bad. I just go ahead, Tax.
I'm a scary dude. I'm not a tough guy. I never said I was a tough guy. Always said I was a scary dude. I'm like you in a sense, probably just a little bit different, you heard? But the point is this. This is what you're not understanding. Think about everything that y'all say, and then think about how does it make sense. Yo, Tax, you went in there with a gun, a dude beat you up. All right, so how did all this happen and I ain't get shot? Right? The dude beat me up, took the gun. I didn't get shot. I didn't go to the hospital. Nothing. You know what I was doing? I was interviewing Day Day. I did a show called the Pull-Up. The next day, the very next day, I shot the Pull-Up in Atlanta. I was down there with Tom Moskowitz shooting a show. Go look at the shit. I have a busted lip. Go look at the YouTube video. Go pull it up yourself. The point is this. You can listen to whatever you want to hear when someone is trying to save their life in court. They will say anything that they have to do to save themselves. I am from a different place. I'm from a place where you fight your case in court, you listen to your lawyer, and you keep it pushing. You don't fight your case on the stand. You don't do that. Not especially if you know you did wrong. Yeah, let me explain something to you. I went everywhere in my life. Everywhere I ever been in my life, I had a gun. But guess what? Nobody got shot. Nobody ever got shot. Everywhere I went in my life, nobody ever got shot. There's one time when a dude who has a history of going in nightclubs, beating niggas up because they don't like their music, happens to come in the club, and then somebody gets shot. You understand? Yeah, things like that could happen if you do that things to people. See, because if you keep slapping people, you keep playing in traffic, you could get hit by a car. That's what happens when you play in the street, Flacco. See, now, Flacco, the reason why I love you and I think you're beautifully entertaining is because you have a very brave mouth. But I don't think you have a spine to back it up. So what's going to happen to you is you're going to get put in the same exact position as me. Somebody's going to say, Flacco, I don't like what you said to me, Flacco. I don't like your opinion about me, and I want to fight you over it. And then you're going to have to defend yourself just over opinion. You understand? So you got to understand something. Hold on, bro. I'm talking. Chill out, bro. Chill out, little dick. So what I'm explaining is, look, listen, wee man, chill out. What I'm explaining is this. Flacco, chill. I'm talking. Flacco, shut up, bro. I'm talking. Why you just can't have no respect? Chill out, bro.
Flacco, I'm gonna give you the
floor. Impulsive of you.
I'm talking. I let you talk. I let you go in on me. Just let me talk. I'm talking my spill. You can have whatever opinion you want. That's what I'm saying. You did this and you did that and you walked in. You sound like a right-wing Republican with a black face on, my nigga. That's what you sound like. You're not even black. The shit, your whole opinions ain't even black. You need to step out of fucking no jumper foreskin. You understand? Chill out. It's cool, bro. Listen, it's all right to even be you. You know why? Because we need people like you in the world to understand who niggas like us are. Because it's always gonna be people like you. See, what happened to niggas like you like Bill Cosby. You the nigga who found out you a nigga too late. You understand? Because y'all niggas just think that y'all think that y'all sold this, and then somebody's gonna force you to protect your life one day. And I just can't wait to see how it happens. You probably just gonna be on a t-shirt and we gonna RIP you and we ain't gonna say free you. See, that's the difference between me and you. You understand? I didn't go to no nightclub looking to kill nobody. I was just celebrating, sipping drinks with Emery, just went to the Gansevoort rooftop, South African women. I was chilling, my nigga. I don't be bothering people. I have an opinion the same way Flacco does. That's why the way Flacco's judging me is so funny right now, because you're going to have to protect yourself, Flacco, for your mouth. And I hope you're willing to protect yourself, because if you're not, you're just going to be on a t-shirt, beloved. So, you know, you could say tax threw his life away. But listen, when I went home and I spoke to my mother, I was so happy to hug my mother. I was like, yo, Ma, they tried to get me. You know how good that felt to hug my mother? That felt beautiful. That's why I never lost a day of sleep in my fucking life, ever. Because I know I ain't do no wrong. I did no wrong, beloved. So niggas like you, yeah, that's wrong. Go ahead, whatever. That's cool. You can have your opinion. And you got found guilty in the court of law. You know what I mean? Niggas got found guilty in the court of law, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? Like, you sound like a complete, like, right-wing, like, dick sucker, foreskin all in your teeth, little dick nigga. Like, you got to stay in the little dick nigga's place too, because I ain't that nigga, bro. And you would never speak to me like this if I was in civilization. That's what's really bothersome. I'm not that kind of dude. The dudes that y'all probably nervous of and think that they somebody, man, I will treat them the same way I treat you. See, I'm a very fair dude. I don't beef with people. I don't bully niggas. But what I do is, when I see dudes like you to just keep nitpicking and keep coming to people, what I do is keep proving how much of a bitch you are. So what happens is, when I keep proving how much of a bitch you are, you start going into these fits where you're like, no, I want to prove that I'm a man against this guy. I'm tired of him. He's bothering me. And that's what happened with a whole bunch of y'all like weird media dudes, like the Rosenbergs that hit Nori up talking about he's being a thorn in my side. I'm being a thorn in your side because I'm tweeting about you, bro. Like, you want to get some little Spanish niggas to run up on me. So that's the type of thinking y'all have. See, I'm never thinking about getting undone to Flacco. You're not nobody to me. Like, you could never be the threats that I've faced in society, my nigga. Like, I faced the most imminent threats in societies, and they never was Flacco's. So it's like, I'm not mad at your opinion either about me. You can have your opinion, but bro, it doesn't make sense, and it's not true. It's not true. It's not factual. So whatever the court said, in the court of law, you got found guilty, nigga, you're you're gonna get found guilty. You're gonna get found guilty of a lot of shit. You're gonna get found guilty of dick sucking, right? You're gonna get found guilty of getting smacked by a couple real niggas. You understand? You're gonna get found guilty of a lot, my nigga. They can't see the beast in the person because they too close to them, you heard? They don't see that shit. Everybody else can see the fleas on the nigga. Nobody. They be like, nah, man, you're bugging. And then the motherfuckers start fucking with them. Then they be like, yo, man, what's wrong with this dude, man? I fuck with him. Why is he doing this shit? And be like, just sitting there. That's why you don't gotta say nothing. All you gotta do is just say characteristics and then watch the reaction to the people who actually know the people. And be like, oh my God, he's completely right. You know what I mean? And that's how you know. That's why I don't gotta say much about you. The only thing I got to say about you is the same shit I've been saying about you. You're a manipulator, you use all your friends, and you got motherfuckers acting like you helping them, but you really trying to fucking suppress them from fucking growing. You don't want nobody fucking surpass you. And that's it.
Nobody cares much about that shit no more.
That is a damn lie, Rory. You know everybody give a fuck.
Was hilarious during that time. That shit was too much.
Mad funny.
Yeah.
The funniest shit was when you and Stephanie Santiago was jumping in.
That was such a nasty night.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, yo.
Yeah,
I was explaining myself for 3 weeks to everybody I see. I was like, this motherfucker, and then they tried to say he was right.
That was
niggas call my son BBL Mo. Who said that?
BBL Mo.
Nah, that's crazy. You want to have the BBL with Drake?
Cool out, man.
I'm just asking questions, love. I don't know your relationship with OVO, bro. I'm just saying, it's speculation that you are very close to that camp, and you and Elliot can't repair your relationship now because you're over there, and yo, the internet be having me crying, yo. When you read the comments, the niggas, yo, the shit is so funny, bro. Cause niggas be really thinking niggas be like in bed with
Mario BBL.
dudes like yeah, he's paid by his camp to make sure he says this. Nigga, I wish a motherfucker paid me for saying shit. Motherfucker, fuck is you talking about?
That's the part that I be confused about. Like, the fact that niggas think that a nigga paying me to say what I'm saying is wild. Like, what type of nigga do y'all think is out? I mean, I get it because it's some type of niggas out here, but
Cause you so good
on,
at
How's Drake's mentals, Maul?
He's great, nigga. Like, nigga got a big ass ranch in Texas, driving ATV. He's great, nigga. Like, he's living life.
From what I heard,
niggas think that.
From what I heard, Drake is in Bali.
Oh no.
Yes.
Nah, hell nah. Well, then nigga, no.
2 hugs down from Russell.
Russell Simmons?
I knew that's where you were going.
God.
2 hugs down from Russell.
Wagwan Delilah.
Hot yoga. Niggas.
Wagwan Delilah.
Why Rocky dissing Drake so much? What's
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't start no shit.
I feel like it's something a little deeper too. I ain't even gonna front.
You tweeted some shit like I was at a concert and Future came out and he was so much realer than Drake.
I'm keeping it up.
Not Brian. What?
Yeah, go read the
Wake
tweet.
it up, Dan.
I feel like Maul hates Joe because he's not getting paid as much as he was with Joe. And I feel like Maul hates Joe because Joe Budden might whoop his ass. And he knows, because Maul don't look like he could hurt a fly. Like, he looks like one of them doofy looking niggas that, you know what I mean, just, he's just there. This is what it is. He's a there type of nigga that gets in with the in crowd, rubs shoulders, or massages people's shoulders so that he can stay cool with them. I mean, that's fine. There's a bunch of niggas that'll suck cock. But it's Pride Month, so you should come out. But a lot of people don't do that. They stay hidden. I just don't like when niggas be dick riders and then want to join the Animitos. Like, don't join the Animitos and think you the cool guy. And you are an op.
Hey, wake it up.
She was like, I saw the presence. He was everything that he wasn't, and Future was in masculinity pronounced aloud.
Yo, don't even listen to.
Yo,
I'll read the.
Nah, I gotta see that. Nah.
Why you calling me the op? I don't understand that.
Danny the op. Nigga, stupid.
I put you on the watch list, Danny.
You have an opposition complex, Rocky. I don't know.
I put you on the watch list.
Rocky just be ready to fight, bro.
Yeah.
She want to fight, bro. Like that's it.
I lost my emotional intelligence a while ago.
Nah, Rocky, I was about to read the tweet, but this shit like 3 paragraphs, bro. You was really going
like
in.
I said at the bottom, I'm a motherfucker.
It's worse than what I said.
Yo, son.
I want to say that this chick Rocky, she sound like every chick that you just hate. She fine. She's a demon. And just lives in her own world. And her own world is her reality. And so her reality versus the world's reality, her reality trumps it. And so she's going to say, do what she wants. And think that it's fine. Those type of people are the most dangerous people. That's why you can't have enemigos.
I'll read it myself.
Rocky, did you have sex with Drake?
First of all, who asked that?
Tax?
No, fuck no.
Alright, let me just wonder because it seemed like the relationship you might have had something where you be mad at that nigga.
No, on your 99-cent flip-flops, never.
Alright.
Wanna know when I stopped really buying those things? I think it was in 2015.
He's just corny to me. Why can't I have a valid opinion? He's super fucking corny.
Let Jameson read the text.
Read the text, Jameson.
Wanna know when I stopped really buying those things? No, Rocky, this ain't sound. I think it was 2015, and I was in a premium VIP. Very, very important to see Future and Drake.
Yo,
he's out of here.
Oh my God. Now she parked my son. Nah, she parked him. I'm crying.
He's out of here.
Rocky is a bully. She gonna park Jameson the dog.
I'm gonna go bass in your voice when you do my shit. Hold on, Jameson.
I'm crying.
You doing my shit and I'll read it myself.
Nah, that was funny as shit.
Like I said, wanna know when I stopped really bothering with Drake? I think it was 2015 when I was at premium BDIC where Future and Drake was on tour in Las Vegas. I was bothering until I couldn't help but scream watching Drake move around on stage. It was my first time seeing him live and I literally caught secondhand embarrassment. I looked around to see if I was the only one seeing this shit because I was slowly dying from the corniness. But then Future popped out from the trap door. Where You At was blasting through speakers, and all he did was walk swiftly across the stage. And there was a very distinct, clear difference in aura, presence, swag, and authenticity.
Hey, Club. Would you tell me to ask for the accountant?
Well, also, Flip for accounting. To my co-host, please stop bringing randoms up. All right,
I forgot to mute that part, but like I said, she sounds like one of them women that the fine ones always get to just be like, oh, I know what's real. Oh, like I am real. It's always the fine women that be like, I know a real nigga when I see one. What's a real nigga? That's the issue, that we have these stupid definitions that don't have no real basis, no real foundation. A real nigga has money, gets money, treats his woman like a queen. But what if he beats your ass? What if he does all that and still beats your ass? Is that still a real nigga? Wagwan.
So you would actually
Well,
try to?
Flip wouldn't talk to me.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All right.
if you get Flip on here, I'd talk to Flip. I've
But
been
Flip,
nothing but
That would
supportive
be
of Flip
crazy.
through this whole shit.
you know, Flip, he's up and down with me. He's hot and cold like Katy Perry with me. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I would always talk to Flip. I've been nothing but supportive of Flip since we were doing the pod in Totowa. Like, that's how far I've been supporting Flip and G Money. I'd always talk to Flip. I thought it was weird that he said we were suckers, and I told G Money and I told Ghost that entire thing. But I'd always talk to Flip.
Space Ghost, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got no
Yeah.
issue with Flip. I've never had an issue with Flip. I've been supportive of Flip my whole entire pod career.
Did he call you suckers like directly, or was it just like if it applied?
He said,
Okay.
he said I'm not gonna say the other word he said, but he said you used to have sucker up here.
Oh, okay. I remember that. You're right.
Yeah, why though? Why
Say
did
the
he
word,
like take
Rory.
that approach?
No, come on, man. Y'all don't be like, y'all don't be understanding.
Oh, y'all got me up here. Always lit.
But no,
Yeah,
I would definitely talk to Flip. I've been told G Money. Y'all understand a lot of the Queen shit that, from Preem Son to everyone that's in Queens, that has hit me about Flip a million times. Like, my mom lives 10 blocks from where the fuck Flip always yells where the fuck he's from. Like, that's our area. Like,
So she could hear Flip. She could hear. That's funny. She could hear Flips, yo. But
so like,
I mean,
I
But
fuck
Maul
with
talk
Flip.
to Flip?
I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for Maul.
You've been
noticing. You
I would.
Why is Poetic Flocko up here? I wouldn't want to mix with that nigga, bruh. He seemed like such a crayon ass nigga. And crayon is some Denver slang. Shout out to the Denver folk, you feel me? Represent where you from, nigga. I got a little slang from Cali because I fuck with my Cali niggas. Slang from Vegas because I fuck with my Vegas niggas. They're adjacent LA niggas, Cali niggas. And I got my Denver slang because I'm from Denver. Man, what you mean? He got crayon.
I would talk to Flip all day. Like, if Flip want to come on down, I'd happily have a conversation with him.
How about it?
You think that's just DOE for him? You think he's just doing that for DOE because he's on the pod?
I'm fine with the COE shit because I know what that is because I pay attention. I just never liked the sucker shit. I thought that was weird. Like, you don't like, what the fuck?
But don't you think he kind of just used that whole break? Because I know myself, it's very profitable to talk about y'all breakup. You don't think he may have just used that to just engage through engagement?
Sure. I just think it's a little too close to home. Where it's like, what are we talking about? I've been nothing but positive to what you've been doing. So I didn't like that, but I mean, I don't know. A year and a half later, 2 years, Flip also said nice things on Twitter. I meet everybody at who they are now. That's where I'm at. Especially since I had a kid, I just meet people at where they are.
Have you noticed that?
Like, this shit is no. No, I don't know what his absence is doing.
No,
I'm talking about shit that's from like 3 years.
You don't watch the show? Yeah, you watch the show. Have you noticed his absence the previous 2 weeks?
I can promise you, on my daughter, I do not watch the show.
Well,
Danny, I watched the clips that you put up, and I watched the clips that are in my DMs. I watched the clips that's on Reddit. I watched the clips that's on Community. I have been 1,000% honest. And
Can I challenge you? So that was the decision you made recently, because I swear, like 2 years ago, that was like a year after you left the party.
Danny, on Amara, my daughter, I have not watched a full episode of that show since I left. I can promise you that.
Rory.
Roy was about to say, my nigga, I ain't never watched that show on my mama, on my daughter. I know Mom be letting him say nigga. That's just crazy as hell to me. Oh, but hey, it is what it is. There's a lot of white people say niggas just for fun, shits and giggles.
Roy,
Wait, Caleb. I was
Have
saying
I
that.
watched clips? Of course. I'm the only podcaster that says I see everything. I watch every clip. I be on Reddit. I be on every last fucking thing. I be on that Kali shit that I can't pronounce. I be on everything.
Oh,
yeah, that's Atlanta DA. Hey, leave Freaky Fanny alone.
I'm doing this to get the full scope of everything, so that I can break down Joe Budden versus everybody.
Fanny with the fatty. Leave Freaky Fanny alone.
Danny want to interview with
that's a black
want to interview with Shampoo instead of politicians.
Yeah,
can't make it out.
Nah, Roy got to see him.
Roy nah. Shampoo's a cool dude. I was like,
stop saying that name, big dog.
I said my piece. It's okay to talk about Shampoo.
Yeah.
Have you seen Shampoo's response to you?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I saw the clip. You think I watched that whole fucking interview? You crazy?
You don't have the Patreon for Danny?
I don't, but I mean, I would support.
It's only $3. The whole interview hasn't come out. It's on Patreon only, exclusive.
I see you're making them wait for that Shampoo interview.
It's not coming out on.
Keeping them on ice, knowing that full Shampoo interview is sitting there.
Hey, for $1.50, I can get you the bootleg.
Nah,
wait, no, I saw the clip of the response.
One of it, Shampoo talks about crazy shit, so I don't want to edit that whole thing. So I'm gonna leave it there.
I don't know if it was me, but like even with Ish and the way he spoke, he didn't have the same energy like I thought he would have sitting next to Danny. I don't know, man. I thought Shampoo would be on timing.
When you're around a real dude like me, you know.
He can't even say that with confidence. When you're around a real dude like me, also, I hate niggas that stutter. I don't give a fuck. I hate it. 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 What did Kendra say? I wish that Frankie would. Boy, when a nigga stutters, it makes you want to slap hot fire out their mouth. But if they have like a stutter, I can't be around people that stutter because it's weird. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. But hey.
Sometimes.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
You acquire respect.
So he knew not to go there, you know?
What, you literally asked him to go there?
Yeah.
You legitimately asked him to go there.
He said, please.
It was a whole clip.
Yeah, that's true, but still, like, when you're around a dude like me, it's different, if that makes sense.
I've been around you. It was the same.
Yeah, but like...
The order was crazy.
But like, you just know it. If
everything was the same when I showed up.
Was understood, don't gotta be explained.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So...
Did you size up Danny when you seen him, Rory? Just be like, yeah, I could take this guy, no problem.
No, I sat down and did an interview.
Sizing someone up for a pod is crazy.
Just had to make sure what kind of energy Danny was on. Like, oh, I could take this guy. He get crazy.
I don't know, man. I think Imani definitely did that to me. He gave.
I highly doubt he did that.
Nah, he gave me like the straw. I was there, man. He gave me the strong handshake.
The strong dap was nuts. Off the first meetup?
Or maybe that was his.
Yeah, that Danny from the South do sound like a crayon too. It just sounds like a bunch of crayons. It sounds like a bunch of crayons. I don't know. People crayons, people marks, all that. People be marked out for real. And it's just because they just be weak. Let's see. Alright, let's see if Maul really says.
I'll give you a piece of advice. We live in a very litigious society these days.
Joe Budden, this is Maul. Turn him into a swimming. Go to bed. She's not fucking you.
That's right. On a recent episode of the Joe Budden podcast, Joe Budden would clown Maul in a reference to an old moment on the podcast. They were talking about, I guess, eating some edibles, and apparently Maul got so high that he wanted to jump in the Hudson River. And it even was a reference to a cartoon done on the Joe Budden Network, because in that cartoon they outlined this incident and this moment, and I think it was a shot. Like, a lot of people might say, oh, they were just joking, Danny, this was not a big deal. But no, you got to read the undertones of what's going on. You got to see why it was a shot, and I'm going to break it down. So, like I said, they were talking about this time they were in Joe's old house or something like that. Apparently, Maul took an edible. And in taking that edible, he was so mentally impaired that he wanted to jump in some large body of water. But here's the kicker. Joe also said that Maul decided that he was a swimming instructor, and he was apparently coaching one of the young ladies, one of those young harlots that were at the compound, and he was trying to coach her so he could smash. And Joe even took more shots by saying, he smashed, and, Maul was trying desperately to get laid, but he couldn't pull it off.
Alright, yeah, he's a crayon. Somebody should have marked his ass out a long time ago. Well, not Maul. I'm saying this dude, because he just sound like just a terrible person. It's fine though, people be terrible, everybody's terrible. I'm a terrible person.
Why is this a big deal? Well, I think this story that Joe is telling is a way of Joe Budden big broing Maul. Ever since Maul and Rory have left the show, Joe Budden has sought to deconstruct both of their character, calling Rory a liar, calling Maul a basketball husband, and this story right here, even if Joe doesn't know it, and maybe...
Hey, if you calling it a basketball husband, just know that you think that he's trisexual. That means that they want to try everything.
If he does, makes Maul look uncool. And who loves to look cool? Maul. That's right, Maul loves to look cool. And by recounting the story in such a way that makes Joe look like the 10 and make him look like the 8, this is disrespect, I'm sorry. And they even beat his name out of the podcast, but there's easy ways to tell that it was about Maul, because Joe told this same exact story on a former episode of the podcast and even made a cartoon about it. So there's no way that anyone can say, hey, this is a joking, this is just banter. No, these are shots. If Joe really doesn't want any type of static with Rory and Maul, why not cut that out the pod?
Maybe he wants static because he can beat Maul up and Rory up. I don't see them as able to fight. Rory, I'll slap. Maul, I'll do some stuff shouldn't be able to say on YouTube. Like, they don't look like they threatening people. They might try to check you, and then you be like, bro, let's see what's happening. But they don't give me like, oh, they the big bad wolves. Well, I'm a big bad wolf if I really got to be. And I don't even like doing shit like that. So I thought this was small. This. Heavy reverb. What about now? This audio shit right is gonna be the death of me, boy. What about now? What about now? What about now? Oh shit, that sounds terrible. Alright, how it sound now? I'm gonna have to just do it this way. What about now? Halle hallelujah. Halle hallelujah.
Why leave it in there? This is a shot. It's a good shot. It's a funny.
Halle Berry, hallelujah. I don't know what's wrong with this. Yeah, this microphone sucks. It sucks. I'm actually about to buy a new one off of Amazon right the fuck now. I don't know. Maybe it's. Maybe this is why. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, how's it sound now? No, it is the main mic. We don't fix this shit right now. No, it is. It's active. I don't know why this should be acting up sometime. It was working pretty fine.
shot. But it's just something that I think we need to highlight. Now, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you things I do on my channel? You know, I highlight all transgressions because this needs to be documented. The war in Pod Rack needs to be documented. But I also wanted to get to one last thing before I wrapped up. Apparently, Joe Budden's missus was dissing me. She was on Twitter. I was on Twitter a couple days ago. June 17th. I saw it. And here's what she said. She said, if all
How I sound now?
Oh, it's so good now. I saw it. Still behind you by like 20 seconds. I can't hear you. Alright, so now I can hear all.
you do is run your mouth negatively about one specific grown-ass man's every move and successful endeavor to make money, I hope you wish that same man a happy Father's Day yesterday. And then somebody responded saying, the pod needs to send Drake a gift then. Yeah, that's true, that pod. I would say Drake has generated minimum of $1 million for Joe. Minimum. And another $1 million from Rory and Mal. Joe has talked about other people so much that he's actually been able to monetize other people's likenesses, other people's names. Let me not even talk about what's going on that Patreon. But I'm not going to talk about it. Let's not wake it up. And his girl would respond and say his job is to speak about all topics and entertainers as he does. Now others, they make content about his already made content to make money. It's kind of like when the weirdos steal the OnlyFans girlie's content, repackage and resell it.
Alright, let's see here. Audio. So I got audio out, but where's my audio? I mean, my audio in. I don't have audio out. Okay. I don't know why my audio out. Test, test. Let me go with my sound settings real quick. What? Yeah. I'm trying to get this to play back out. I don't know why. This is not doing it.
Even though she's already selling it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You're not the best at knowing what I do. You don't know. She didn't say my name. She may be talking about other people, but I mean, it's about me, man. Let's not talk around it. It's about me. And I gotta keep it real. All I ask, I'm not gonna take no shots. All I ask is that next time there's a Pods giving, you stay home.
Perplexing.
You messed up the flow, girl. People were talking around you. Fun cannot be had.
And
you're messing up the vibes of the show. Don't talk to me about content. And please, don't compare me to people on OnlyFans reposting actual content and not adding any value. That's a whole different thing. You need to stop. I'm not reposting no content. I'm not reposting no illicit content. I'm not reposting anybody getting naked and acting like it's my own or something like that. It's a big old reach. I know you gotta stand up for Joe. You gotta look out for Joe, but just leave me alone. I'm highly respectful. You see what these other platforms do to other podcasters? Do you see the stuff that Andrew Schultz gets done to him? One of these days, you guys are gonna make me show you how nasty I can make it if I really chose to. If I really chose to do a point and shoot style video where I just
Yeah, I don't know why this shit don't want to work for me, but we gonna figure it out. Send shots on Twitter.
What if I told you that you can use motion array to improve your videos
That guy's a
fast?
weirdo.
For example, you can create a professional opener.
Queenz Flip has been suspended or fired from the Joe Budden podcast? Yes, I truly believe that is what happened. And you need to stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see the evidence. First of all, Queenz Flip has taken to Twitter and is he referencing what
Queenz
happened
Flip.
between him?
He's a very emotional man. Very, very, very emotional. I don't know why I'm looking at that. It's I can't remember my it's logged in. Well, I guess we can just do this.
Him and Joe Budden.
Queenz Flip's a very emotional man. He's a very tolerable man, but he's
and free,
very
and it has
emotional.
left
He's
the fans of the podcast and Queenz Flip
not
wondering
very.
what has happened. First of all, there's this tweet he said here.
What would be the word?
I'm not changing
Let me
anything
rephrase
about
that.
myself.
Let me rephrase that. I'm not changing anything about myself because it triggers people at all. Let me rephrase that. I'm not changing anything about myself because it triggers people at all. My intent is what matters, not your feelings, especially if you're not directly involved.
Because it triggers people at all.
That sounds stupid
My
as shit.
intent is what matters, not your feelings.
Queenz Flip sounds like the idiot.
Especially if you're
I'm
not
not gonna
directly
lie to you.
involved.
He sounds like
Could
the
this be
emotional
because the
idiot.
Joe Budden podcast asked him to do something differently in relation
Erratic.
to the
Well,
way
erratic,
he talked
yeah.
on the
Queenz
show,
Flip's erratic.
or something he did to Melissa Ford.
Melissa
Everybody
Ford,
knows
boy.
about that conversation he had with Melissa Ford about her previous sexual harassment allegations. She said that she went through those, but she never chose to go public.
She looked
Queenz
more like
Flip
a white
broached
woman
that
in this
conversation awkwardly. Could that be why Flip was asked
He did
to
say
change?
some lies. Oh, that's not even wild.
Then
To ask the chick, why didn't she tell on
where
nobody?
Flip
Because
says,
she's gotten
"Words
sexually
stack
assaulted.
bundles.
Words to
I've
stack
never
bundles.
signed a
I've never
non-disclosure."
signed an NDA in my life. A lot of y'all can't fathom the fact that you were all expendable characters in my game. He sounds really stupid.
A lot of
A
y'all,
lot of y'all
fathom
were
the fact
expendable
that
characters
you were
in
all
my game.
expendable characters in my
He sounds
game.
like he's.
Keep alerts on though. I'm talking about the people who think they
I
know
don't know
me
you, man.
based off the internet. I don't know you, man.
Big Pun's been dead for
Could
a
Queenz
long
Flip be
time. We
talking
can't
about
remember his
people
voice.
believing he signed
Nigga,
the
you better
NDA,
come up with somebody
and
else.
that's why he's not
Future.
talking about the Joe Budden
Stupid
podcast?
ass.
I don't know.
I hate when people
Seems
sound
fishy
stupid.
to me. Then there's this tweet. Pretty simple tweet.
That's just-
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites
Everybody
the
knows
dust.
that when a podcast breaks up, Joe Budden usually plays another one bites the dust. It's a signifier that a podcast broke up in a sea of podcasts. He started doing this in order to manicure the conversation about his podcast breakup, right? Usually what Joe Budden does is he'll break down other podcasts breaking up so he can reframe how he treated Rory and Maul. Very genius, manipulative tactic that I see. Very smart, though. And with Flip saying this, he's alluding to maybe him leaving or being fired, whichever one that is. He also tweets, do you feel the internet allows you to hold a grudge? How many of y'all hold?
Do you feel that the internet allows you to hold a grudge? How many of you hold grudges? Boy, this nigga's an idiot. I don't know, man.
And I think Flip is playing with the algorithm down to add up. The
Flip wants more money and a split of the ads. Joe just want to give that up. The trials of the suspension is flipping to bring up pause when Joe has told him not to. Also, Flip just says counting on his pod before you. That's watering down the reaction. That's all. That's what
because
it's
of the
all
suspension
over.
is Flip continuing to bring that up in
I wonder
pods
if
when
that's
Joe
true.
has told them
Nah,
not
it
to.
probably is, 'cause I
Also,
would-
Flip discussing
It
content
mean
on
the
his
homie.
pod
No, I'm not
before
gonna
he
say that.
discusses
That's
it here,
crazy.
thus watering down the
Nah, fuck
reaction.
it. If me and the homies have a podcast that blows up and
Now,
y'all
let's
create
break
your own
this down.
channels
Flip
and
has
I'm the
been
base
breaking
and the
down the ads,
foundation of
talking
it
about
all,
he wants
I'm putting
part
y'all
of
in
the
the
prize
contract
picks
that
and
if you
observing
do
how he
this before we
notices
do
that
our episode,
Joe Budden
I'm
has
gonna.
been seeing the prize picks
I'm
ad a
gonna.
little bit more.
You
Something
don't
we
get
gotta
paid.
analyze. And I
And
can
since
see
we're on a
Joe saying,
contractual
hey, man,
thing,
stop bringing
you're
that
not
up.
getting
Flip say,
benefits,
nah.
brother.
And
So you
then
need to
that
get paid
leads
to pay
to
them
a
benefits.
suspension or take a couple
It is what
pods
it
off.
is. Joe Budden was he was
Flip
drugged
saying,
out. Hey, this episode, I mean not episode, this picture of Joe Budden right now, you know, he was a druggie. All druggies have this facial hair go on, especially the light-skinned bald niggas. They all look like this, and they all be with some weird-ass Mexican or white dude. But they always have some women, have the hoes. Like, they always have the hoes. It's weird.
You know what? I'm going to exercise my time off. And you're going to have to make me come in. And if you look at his channel, he's been engaging in some of the tried and true content that Flip loves to do. Blogs, skits. I'm telling y'all, something happened. And for all you folks in the comments saying, Danny, leave it alone. You don't know what's going on. It could just be Joe. Joe's just doing it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your ass up. When Joe be speculating about people getting fired.
This he's cleaned up himself. He got a turtleneck on. He's trying to look very mysterious, very Vogue-esque. He has a shaved head. Like, this is a clean person.
The Breakfast Club or somebody disappearing. Y'all don't go crying. Man, get out of here. I'm sick of y'all getting mad at me for what every podcaster does. Just because I specialize on the Joe Budden podcast doesn't mean that I'm held to certain standards. Something happened between Flip and Joe Budden, and I'm tired of y'all acting like we got.
This was when he was drugged out.
Just because Joe
this
said
for
he's not
sure
fired,
when he was drugged
it doesn't
out.
mean he's not fired. Doesn't mean he's not suspended. Doesn't mean something didn't go
I
down.
might offend some people down the line.
I'm sorry for the noise in the back.
It is what it is.
Going on, but we need to analyze this. We need to break it down. If Flip's not on the next podcast, something's definitely up. That means 2 whole weeks with no Flip. That has never happened on the Joe Budden podcast. And you know when that did happen? It happened when Rory and Maul took a break because Joe wanted them to take a break in order to prove that he could do it without.
Hold on, y'all. My bad. What the hell? There we go.
Without them. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. There's a lot going.
What the hell? What? How did that pull up?
But secretly, he was pretending like it was just a break to get the energy right.
Oh,
so
okay,
is this another play? Is this another play? Is Joe trying to get the energy right and prove to Flip?
Okay, that's why.
Hey man,
I did it.
Because he can't do it without it. Certainly true. But those pods have been trashed. Sorry, Joe Budden's podcast has been in the dirt for a little bit. It's not good.
It has, and let's go see why.
Chris Brown's mean read continue.
Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden.
I was looking at the time, like 8 o'clock. I booked my flight. We landed at like 11.
This podcast sucks without Flip. Let's be 100% honest. he was the entertainment. He was the character that needed to be in their fold because he's erratic, sporadic, and a dose of autistic.
11. Like, oh, we got plenty of time. No, you don't. Nope. Got to the hotel, checked in, got a little bite to eat, got right back to the highway. What's that form? When did you come back? Last night, like 11 o'clock today, midnight, something like that. Yeah, nice little. Yeah, in and out. I really enjoyed DJ Head's set. I wasn't certain what I was going to get from that. Oh, I did. I really, like, oh, we got plenty of time. And everybody else, even the people that I was unfamiliar with, I'm glad that. I was familiar with a lot of them, so I'm looking at things like, oh shit, I done played half of them in Wiggles. So I'm like, that's what I liked about this set. Yeah, a lot of people I wasn't familiar with, but I got a chance to hear like, oh, all right, now I might want to go check out. Absolutely, I downloaded a couple albums, singles and shit. That was fun. Yeah. Nah, fucking bless you, Mel. Do it right on the mic. Go ahead. It's not a big deal for broadcast. So you do what you want.
I thought he said it's not a dick. I was like, holy shit. He's did another essay. Or SH, sexual harassment. Not SA, sexual assault. Crazy. Sexual harassment.
I had no idea who Ray Vaughn was. I was a little bit familiar, but now I'm more familiar. Hey, they're not respecting it. Hey, DJ, do me a favor. Turn it off. Turn it off, DJ. I got it. Yeah. Listen, man. Fire. Ray Vaughn with us. We did. I really enjoyed DJ's set. I wasn't certain who else I do want to reiterate Sean's head for bringing out a bunch of up-and-coming new or lesser-known artists. That's not on the main. Not the main. Yeah, the main.
So I do gotta fix the volume. Put volume. Let's do that. Play sound strong. Oh, okay.
Level. Yeah. Tommy the Clown came out during who? Head. Yeah. More culture. Yeah. It was nothing but culture, by the way.
Like, you could feel the fucking culture in the room there.
And that's why I needed to be.
I don't know why.
Because
I don't know why DJ Head is called DJ Head, because that's a little weird. That's a big ass bug. Let's see. DJ Head. Kevin Bell, born. Damn, he old as hell. Nah, he ain't. I'm like, wait, is he? There, he's 45. He's a hip hop producer and DJ from Detroit, Michigan. He's also. What? I thought. He's 52? This can't be. Nah, that ain't him. DJ Head. Oh, I'm still the head, like, give me that head, DJ. My bad. There's another DJ Head. He's from, I was like, he banged the West Coast too much to, maybe because he got a big ass head. Who's that motherfucker? Big Boys neighborhood. He works at, DJ. The DJ Mitchell in Los Angeles, he's big. He got a big ass head. That's probably why they call him DJ Head. I haven't really watched.
this was just some cultural shit. I'm not gonna leave that word for this pod because Actually, and this was about Kendrick Love, not hate for dude.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
But I couldn't help but think.
Let's leave that alone. Let's celebrate the love, yo.
Oh my God, let's get back to the love.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and
culture.
show
I just like how
So I played the gay version of the.
shit.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and.
Dom Kennedy came out for Mustard, right? I want to say it was Mustard's head.
It might have been Head.
I think it was DJ Head. I think so.
Prom came out with Mustard.
He did.
No, he came out with DJ Head.
Listen, at one point I stopped paying attention.
I really don't remember who came out with
It was
it.
just a jam fest. It was just like a festival. I enjoyed every single act that graced that stage before Kendrick.
Man. Tyler, the creator, bro.
Bruh, when I tell
that nigga,
that fucking arena exploded when he came up on that stage.
I was in the crib like, oh shit, like I didn't like that.
If we would have went to that concert, I'd probably be tired till today. To be very honest, because that shit looked like it was too much. Plus, you would have had to leave out. Like it just seemed like it was too much. Anyways,
Fanned out for Tyler, get your shit off.
Nah, listen, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was just historic. Like
this nigga looks like a Puerto Rican papi chulo ass mother fudger. He looked like he sell pompanos and what else? What else do Puerto Ricans do? I don't know. Puerto Ricans do some spicy shit. He looked like he wear booty shorts. He looked like don't Puerto Ricans wear booty shorts? Like all the Puerto Rican men, and then they wipe themselves down with Crisco so they could shine.
it was just one of the.
Or is that just all
hip-hop
Latinos?
moments. And I won't even say in a long time, just period.
He looked like one of them
Like,
niggas.
even when people try to attribute it to
And
the
they-
West, 100% the West Coast, y'all did y'all thing.
Never
But
mind.
hip hop overall was represented so crazy yesterday.
You know what I
don't
love too?
I don't think people realize that.
You know what I love too is regionalism.
Yo, that's one of my main points to speak about today.
Yeah.
I miss regional hip hop.
Word. Like we've been caught thanks to the internet and social media
And
specifically
streaming.
and streaming. Everything is pretty homogenous across the board.
And it's whack.
It's kind of whack.
It's whack, yo.
Yeah.
It's whack.
But when you speak the culture of this, like I'm thinking, even having E40 narrate,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? Like he covered every.
Yo, I like
he
that-
checked every box that just is like I'm making sure everything is represented that California stands for. We're not gonna miss a beat.
That's what was so dope because I remember us trying to predict who would come out on the Friends. I like the fact that nigga, if you wasn't from the West, you ain't come out.
Facts.
Yeah, I love it.
This is what nigga we represent. We got enough from the West to go ahead and represent on this stage before we need to tap into anybody else shit.
For 4
We still gonna show love and
hours.
respect, but for 4 hours, nigga, you
He looks like a fool. Like them glasses look cheap. Joe Budden ain't paying that man.
get in the West, and that shit was amazing.
I might have to go see Mustard DJ.
Because
soon.
you can see
Yeah, he
the
killed
look at his glasses. His glasses even look more expensive. Wait, hold up. Ice definitely got some buffs. And this nigga got some Target brand. Oh shit, the video went out. Holy hell. It's just we always don't have technical difficulties over in this motherfucker, you feel me? Y'all roll with the punches.
Him like, oh, all right, now I might want to go check out.
Absolutely. I downloaded a couple
those
albums
people's shit.
and singles and shit
That was
based
fine.
on that. Yeah.
Nah, fucking bless you, Mel. Do it right on the mic. Go ahead. it's not a big deal to broadcast.
I literally thought he said dick. That shit was
hold on, I'm
crazy.
trying to
I was like, it's not a
This
dick. Like,
fucking
I was
Ray
like, wait,
Vaughn
what?
clip.
Ray Vaughn is fire,
Vaughn
bro.
killed it.
I had no idea who Ray Vaughn was.
I was a little bit familiar, but now I'm more familiar.
Hey, they not respecting it. Hey, DJ, do me a favor. Turn it off. Turn it off, DJ. I got it.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Fire.
Fire.
Ray Vaughn went up.
He did. He did.
Shout out to Ray Vaughn. Who else I got to shout out?
Shout out to, I do want to reiterate, shouting out Head for bringing out a bunch of up and coming, new or lesser known artists.
The Kendrick concert was fire. Let me see. I don't think they. I mean, Melissa Ford versus Ice. I would pick Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford versus Queenz Flip. I'm picking Queenz Flip. It's not really an entertaining podcast anymore without Queenz Flip because he's the only eccentric one, and Queenz Flip is another eccentric one, but he's erratic and emotional. He's an emotional little man. He is a barbarian. Shout out to him though. Me and him have beef. You was gonna definitely get your shit flipped out here, but it would have been a cool night. I could have seen the concert for free. But it was snowing, so anybody that always brings that up to me, screw you, because I'm not going to a concert in the snow. It's just not in me. Also, enough of Joe Budden. My guys are paying for fake streams. Rory Top Street's coming out. Kendrick comes at the and more. That's not. This might actually be entertaining.
Guys,
shout out
you
to
have
these
got
dudes
to
from
get
North
your hands on
Carolina.
these new
When I
Budden
come out there, because I'm going to be out there.
there's the Beard and
We're
Balls
definitely going to
bundle.
move to
This-
Atlanta, so I'm going to be out in North Carolina. I'm going to link
During
up
one
with
of these
guys.
Twitter spaces that Tech Stone was going completely crazy in and just dropping a lot of facts, honestly, and he was giving a lot of history of podcasting, fraudulent niggas, fraudulent podcast numbers, things that I've kind of went on full tangents about on this show and myself. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like things
You just
that
pat yourself on the back. nigga.
yeah, it was like it made me feel good. Some of the things that he was saying about Nori. Now it's bad on Nori, based on what Nori was doing, faking numbers, getting dropped from a CBS deal and things of that nature. We're gonna look at that clip, but it made me feel good to see that now.
I have been
and
wondering.
realize, that's been happening since the beginning of podcasting. These niggas have always been lying about their numbers. It's always been a fake
Drink Champs.
It's been always been
haven't
this fake
seen
game, and
much
this is
about
still even
Drink
active to
Champs.
now.
Especially in the hip hop genre.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I would say especially in the hip hop genre.
Because that's everything. That's all he was talking about. Like in his hip hop space, faking numbers is it's just what you have to do.
Yeah.
Because it's so over concentrated, you were saying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the what?
Because there's so many people under that category in podcasting.
300K subscribers.
Thank God we're in the comedy podcast. We're in the comedy section.
No, for real?
Yeah, for sure.
Great. Knee slappers and jokes. Nigga.
Yep. Yeah, let's watch this. This is a game video.
So these are all stunts.
Taxstone exposes Nori for faking his podcast numbers.
Y'all start falsifying y'all ads, and this is real talk. Tristan Walker, them niggas tell on that. Nori, all of them was faking their numbers because they said, Tax, how the fuck are you selling 300 raises and these is selling 20? And they talking about they got 1 million views on their show and they got 1 million followers, and I left it alone like I knew nothing was going on. But this is why Nori not on CBS now, because they was there faking their numbers at CBS. The first couple episodes, they acting like they got fucking 2 million fucking hits and shit, and the CBS found out and they ain't want to pay up. You got these weird asses talking to me when I'm a who came from the street and knew my business. I went in every office and did my deal. I went in Duce office and brokered my own fucking deal with pure knowledge of the liquor industry that I learned off the internet.
That's right. On a recent Twitter space I was on, Taxstone joined and he talked about a lot of people, but one of the things he mentioned was that in the early days of Drink Champs, Nori might have been faking his numbers. And it was so egregious that CBS no longer wanted them on their network. Now, we have to zoom out and look at the ramifications of this, as it paints a clearer picture of how these podcasters may have risen to the top of their industry. Remember when Rory went on Drink Champs with Joe Budden, and it was a very interesting conversation the two parties had. They essentially started debating the authenticity of Drink Champs numbers.
A million men. I don't believe it. 500,000 women.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
No.
I love that they don't believe it.
You don't believe us, man.
I love you.
Demographics.
Y'all know
I'm
what
gonna give you a
cereal
what
podcast is?
Yeah, of course.
I don't even think Serial did 6 million. How the f y'all do 6 million?
All right, so y'all don't believe that 6 million people are listening to y'all.
A month.
And I couldn't help.
You see his face?
No,
you see
that's
his face at that disrespect?
Nigga, I felt that shit, bro.
He's like, nigga, what?
You talking about Nori?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Let me see if this is true, actually. Did Nori actually... Let's see. Not that one. Did Drink Champs get dropped by CBS? How did it adjust to their past? How would he know that?
that was a nigga that got caught. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt that.
Damn, they
shit
got to
because,
21,000
bro,
subscribers. Shout out to them. Them boys get to the chili, baby. Get to the chili. You feel me?
I've talked to people.
I fuck with them boys out there. Why?
At this point, I've talked to some of the biggest people. They sometimes have tried to tell me numbers of things that they thought some of the shows are doing under their umbrellas.
Yeah, true.
And I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
And you know,
we don't see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's certain things that happen when a million people a week are listening to you. You know what I mean? Like,
there's amenities to that. There's a side effect.
You see it.
Nigga, when you got a castle, there's a moat. Because
Come on, bro.
alligators
Like,
is
bro, these niggas will like. So it's like the numbers thing is always such a game, which is why that insult never affects any of us.
Especially because we pure.
It's
real as fuck.
Nigga,
has
we
no
don't pay
cuts.
for shit. And that's what also pisses people off. Why the fuck are you meeting these niggas? Why are y'all getting invited to these plays? Why are you meeting these big? These niggas got 2,500 plays. What the fuck is this about?
Because there's no fingerprints in the
2,500.
work.
That's 2,500 real people. Those are real. Those are.
Yeah, if you had see if they sold to people too. Let me get closer to the screen. If they sold to people, the 2,500 people, they'd be millionaires for real. So you sell an item for $100 that's actually worth $100 to the people that you are providing content for. You can make what's 100 times 2,500 a month. 100 times 2,500. $250,000. You can make $250,000 in a month if those 2,500 people all bought one item. Simple math, true, but also the fact that y'all got to do that. And I don't know why the Sony camera overheats, whatever.
The real body.
We still live,
There's
baby.
2,500 heartbeats.
Those
nigga.
are actual asses in the seats.
That's
nigga.
bro.
Keyboards.
Yes. Those
different.
That's 2,500 devices that shit is getting clicked on.
Yeah.
And it's just ours aren't from Siberia. Like,
And then they are. They shout out Nutso. They really from where they from.
Netherlands. Yeah. So
shout out Nutso.
So it's like they've been lying about this, and it's happening to this day. Now I will say that there's a certain, how do I want to put this to not sound like I'm like,
put it delicately.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it in a way that doesn't make it seem like after I just shit on it that I can understand why you would pad some of your numbers. There's a certain way to package your numbers.
The same way Russ was
sometimes.
talking about it that time.
There's a certain way to package your numbers. Yeah, same that Russ was talking about in the Flagrant episode, where if you're doing, in our case, let's say you take all the clips, you do an average of that, and you can combine that as your total average plays. You know,
you can manipulate.
There's ways you can manipulate it.
Yeah,
but
you can count it weird because it's an honor system.
but it's still honest. It's just a different way that you're getting to it.
Yeah.
These niggas, and I think podcasting was so early back then that they just thought they could say anything.
Right.
And I think it was
companies were getting tricked. As big as CBS.
And I think even Noriega was getting tricked. Like, even in that moment when Nori was breaking down, like, nigga, how's that possible?
Yeah.
The look of confusion on Nori's face was like, damn. I think that was the moment he realized, let me go ask the little white dude that be doing the shit behind the scenes what's going on.
Yeah, what is he actually doing?
Then he found out what was happening and it was like, all right, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Oh, if he was cool with that, he a hoe. That's for sure. I thought this was about Joe Budden crashing out, but it's just reaction to the Joe Budden universe, which is all podcasts.
Texo stressed that
essentially.
Nori is the worst type of nigga. Because he will do anything
to get on.
And that is the worst. That's the
that's
worst
dangerous.
type of nigga. That is
that's dangerous.
one of the worst type of niggas. Because
he even Really? And like when you look at Nori's face,
because in this rant, like I said, I would have had the time to say I didn't. Danny is trying to protect his his Twitter space and get his videos out in time, which we get, which is why you need to go watch his page for all the condensed content. But what he was saying is he was giving Joe that over Nori. He was like, at least I know Joe won't do anything to get on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he said, so I respect the nigga just off of that. I do not respect the nigga Nori off of that because I know he would do anything. He would lie on a nigga.
you can't account for a nigga like that.
You can't, bro. They're capable of
It's a wild
anything.
card.
They're capable of anything.
Nori is probably like the most dangerous type of nigga because there's no history of like what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like at least with Jay-Z.
You talking about with these numbers?
No, I'm talking about with the scandalous activities that he's done or like will do to get to where he needs to be. As far as like with Jay.
Yep. That's true. That's very true. Scandalous. These niggas be scandalous out here, boy. Man, we hit an hour and 30. All right, y'all. Thank you, all two of y'all, for tuning in. That's crazy. I mean, I get it. Everybody should be wanting to marry a black woman. Hold up.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
Hey, real quick, man, we with the hottest in the game right now, the baby. We got one quick question for you, man. All the ladies want to know, what city would you say has the best women? Atlanta. You heard it here first.
He seemed like a cool nigga, but he a billionaire, so he a demon. But all right, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Uno, dos, tres. Those three things. Like, comment, subscribe. Share. Like, comment, subscribe. And share. So, cuatro. I'm out.